Hi everyone, Angela Johnson, soulvisionbusiness.com, Drive Time with Angela. I have realized that there is a wrong way to do business and a right way to do business, and let me explain what the wrong way to do business, what it feels like, what it looks like, because I've been there. When I first started my businesses, I had no idea what I was doing, but that didn't stop me. I still dove headfirst into the possibility of turning in my passion, and I wasn't even clear yet of all of what that passion really was. I was really on the cusp of just figuring that part out. And so I literally took about 2.5 years, quote, figuring things out. Just barely getting by, just surviving, keep telling myself, okay, just a little bit longer, it will happen, just hang in there a little bit longer. And if you find yourself telling yourself, just hang in there a little bit longer, you know, it's going to be okay, it's going to eventually work out. If you're not doing anything differently to create a different result, you will continue to get the same thing. Where my business, my income, my joy, the harmony, the peace I felt in my heart when I'd go to sleep at night, and those of you who are struggling entrepreneurs, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's that pit in your stomach when you go to sleep at night wondering, is tomorrow going to be any different? Am I going to figure something out tomorrow? Is somehow magically I'm going to get that client, or someone is going to discover me, someone's going to help me? That pit in your stomach, you can't really describe it, but you know what it's like when you have felt it. And then when you wake up in the morning and you feel overwhelmed and you haven't even gotten out of bed yet, and you feel frustrated and you are concerned and you're worried and you're wondering where that next client is going to come from. And for those of you where the business is your only livelihood, those resources start dwindling. You wonder where the mortgage is going to come next. How are you going to pay those bills? How are you going to put food on the table? These are very real concerns. They absolutely warrant a lot of worry if you choose that. And then let me describe what my life is like now. And granted, I work hard and I play hard. And some days are better than others, and some days are challenging. But because I know what success feels like now, I know it's on the other side of that breakdown. There's always a breakthrough on the other side of that. And so to go to sleep at night and actually not wanting to go to sleep because there's so much I love doing, and I love doing it, and waking up in the morning and really being so grateful and having such joy that I never knew it could exist with owning your own business. You know, being an entrepreneur, at the time, 4 years ago when I started my business, I thought, oh, that feels so sexy, it sounds so glamorous. And then right in the middle of it, and I thought, who the hell told me that this is going to be a good idea? This is hard. And starting a business is the biggest personal development journey you will ever experience. And so if you do not have what it takes to get in your business for the long haul and really see it through and do something different so you get a different result, then you're better off getting a job and working for somebody else. And that's the truth. Wrong way to do business is do everything yourself, try to figure it out, keep telling yourself, oh, it's just a little bit longer and it'll work out. It's not going to work out unless you do something different. The right way to do business: get help, get a mentor, and a mentor doesn't necessarily have to look like a paid coach, a paid business coach, because I know that when I started my businesses 4 years ago, I actually had a lot of opportunities to work with some really great coaches, and I always had the excuse that, oh, I didn't have the money. And in my mind's eye, at that point in my life, I didn't have money because I didn't have money to put gas in my car. I didn't know where the mortgage payment was going to come next. And here, you know, I'm getting requests from coaches to work with them and pay them thousands of dollars. Are they crazy? And that's what I really thought. I thought, how do you ever get over that hump? And one of my mentors now says, you know, you never run out of money. Money is never the excuse. You just run out of ideas. And so it literally is, are you willing to do whatever it takes? And for some people, that's putting a second mortgage on your house. For some people, it's selling a car, it's selling possessions, it's selling your toys, selling anything that's not bolted to the ground on eBay. It literally sometimes takes that level of commitment so you can drastically change your results. And if you are willing to do that, rather than keep hanging on to the excuse of, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough clients, I don't have enough time, the economy, that's one of my favorite excuses. Oh, the economy is why my business isn't going well. That's not true. There are more millionaires being created in the last 3 years than there have been in the last decade. Why? Because there is opportunity when other people are viewing the world in scarcity. So just a couple of tips I just wanted to share. You know, if you're struggling I know what it's like, and there is a way out, but you have to make the decision and you have to be committed to do whatever it takes. Remember, being interested in having a successful business means you're going to do whatever is convenient, whatever you have time left over in the day. And we all know that 24 hours in a day, time is the ultimate equalizer. We all have 24 hours in a day. But when you are committed, you are willing to do whatever it takes. And so I know that you have a mission, you have a passion. Go for it, make it happen. Make the decision that this is what you want, rather than straddling the fence. That's what I see a lot of people doing is, if it works out, great, but I'm always going to have this plan B, I'm always going to have this backup plan, just in case. Well, when you operate from just in case, that's absolutely what will happen. Angela Johnson signing off, soulvisionbusiness.com.